Hello, y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, urban legends and music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I are founding members of the Toadies. And now we're podcasting.
And pooping.
Today we are.
Well, we're not.
Well, for yourself. We're going to talk about some poop.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about this. We haven't talked about poop in at least one episode.
We haven't been, we used to not be allowed to be scatological. And now that we do all this ourselves, we can scat all we want.
We're doing some scatting.
Yeah, we are.
And,
it's kind of nice to be able to talk about poop. It's bad to hold it in.
don't hold it in. It's bad for you.
Yeah, it'll jack everything up. So we got to let it out.
And this episode is called Shart Tank.
Shark Tank. I love that. Yeah. The sharting. Oh, I think I remember you telling me how two members of the Toadies were prone to this.
I'm not going to say names, but we had some sharting going on. and you know, the whole thing about don't trust a fart. I never have sharted, ever.
No.
I never have sharted. And I do not want the gods to come after me with this one. But I mean, if you feel if it feels a little heavy,
yeah,
pull it back in.
And I mean, you drink
Don't
a
let
bit
it
of coffee, so it's like that's one of the big testers is sharting after coffee.
Well, I mean, you have coffee and then you go and poop.
Yeah.
You know, like, is this a poop or a shart? I don't even ask. I know it's going to be poop. I had some coffee.
Oh, but I'm telling
I
you,
hope people aren't eating breakfast.
And see, I sharted once, and it was not pleasant,
right?
Because I was on the road,
Dude.
driving, and thought it was.
Did it go all the way through your pants?
Oh yes, and then I had to sit in it for a few because we were on I-35 heading to Austin, and I thought it was a fart, and sure as hell it wasn't. And I mean, and we were in the boonies where there was nothing on I-35 for a while. And then the first place I found to pull off was like a trucker stop where they have the showers in the bathroom.
Because they shart all the time.
They must be.
Right.
Shart
and showers.
Yeah. So I was rinsing out my pants, and I mean, there I am standing at the shower and trying to rinse everything off, and I ended up throwing my underwear away because it was just like I could not.
Right.
And then, of course, there's a little bit of a stain on the car seat because I had to sit, and I'm trying, and I'm pushing my legs on the floorboard to try and not put pressure on my ass as it's just. Okay,
what conversation happened in the car?
I think God, it was so long ago. I don't even remember the conversation. I just remember kind of doing a chuckle and then letting it out, and then all of a sudden it's just like my face went from a smile to a oh my God.
Right. And did it smell the car?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it did because it was just there was no consistency.
There's a window down.
Oh, yeah.
Window down drive where you got to explain a shart.
Yeah, because that was back when I would eat a lot of protein bars, and some of those would really give you some bad smells. So mix it with a shart, and then you're done.
Shart mixers.
Yeah. So it was, and then I just wonder all those truckers that come into the bathroom and see a
pair of underwear,
shit underwear, just that's
they
wet.
look and they go, "Yeah, I get you.
Wish I'd been here. Wish I'd been here.
I feel your pain. All them corn nuts that I ate."
Corn
ranch.
Corn nuts may have given it more consistency. I know. I should have gone that route. But we're talking about two particular musicians that have a backstory to them of doing a little poop event. Poop. Yeah.
But this specific one, it's people who have pooped on desks.
Yes, that's true.
Who would figure that you could find two musicians who pooped on a desk. We did
'Cause there's
did the research.
There's the whole classic Gigi Allen of throwing poop around.
Right.
But to me, this takes it to a whole nother level.
Right.
When you poop on a desk.
These people are making statements.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm imagining big mahogany desks.
Yeah.
With,
Right.
with
right.
all.
It's like, desks seem important.
Yeah.
Bunch
Yeah.
of papers on it and whatnot.
It's just like the biggest FU moment.
Right.
When you get to
Like
shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were in school and you pooped on your teacher's desk, and there are times where it's like, you know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That desk needs a pile of steaming poo.
Yeah, well, I mean, the one person that did it in my story is Rick James.
See, I can imagine it.
You really can't you?
He's the type of guy who's like, yeah, I'm going to have to dump on you in your possessions. It's going to have to happen.
Oh, yeah. So Rick James, I mean, good God, what a human being he was. I mean, ooh.
He was a character.
Yeah, he raised by a single mom who ran numbers for the Italian mob.
What?
Yeah. And he grew up to become the biggest star at Motown Records for a certain period of time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And did you know his father was the founder of Motown Records?
No.
Yeah. So there's so much to this guy. I mean, we could have our own podcast.
He's a Nepo
about
baby.
Oh, yeah. But he also has, aggressive issues too.
Who doesn't? I mean, come on.
He made Prince cry.
Okay, now we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, when Prince crashed his birthday party, he grabbed Prince by the hair and started pouring cognac down his throat because he was pissed at him. Because he didn't like a lot of these up and coming new musicians because he felt
Prince
like
didn't drink though, so this is actually kind of funny.
No, and really stories that go back about Rick James, it's crazy, because he was really starting to be known in the late 60s. I mean, he saw Jim Morrison slit his wrists at a party. He was almost a guest at Roman Polanski and Sharon's Tate house the night that Manson did the killing.
You know what would have happened? He would have got blamed because he's a black guy.
He didn't go because he had a headache that night.
Ooh.
And then the next day he saw the headlines on the paper.
Hell?
He snorted cocaine off a Bowie knife with Steven Tyler. And so that was his favorite.
Wait. I thought he snorted cocaine off of David Bowie.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Could have. I mean, any story about this guy is
he was
probable.
He was kind of unhinged.
Oh, and that was his drug of choice was cocaine. He just loved cocaine. And the part I'm talking about, because we haven't talked about poop yet, but it happened in 1982. The Rick James and the Jay Lasker incident. Jay Lasker was the head of Motown Records at the time.
Okay. So not his daddy.
No. His dad founded it, but then this is the president of the Motown at the time. So Rick James had released his biggest album beforehand in 1981, Street Songs, and that made him Motown's reigning funk superstar. But the relationship soon ended up souring. So by 1982, Rick was frustrated that his follow-up album called Throwin' Down wasn't matching Street Song sales. So he began lashing out at Motown for what he felt was a lackluster support. And his ego, which was kind of inflated by cocaine use and all the success he was having, it led to a notorious boardroom confrontation with Motown's then president, Jay Lasker. I mean, James' demands with Motown had become so outrageous. I mean, at one point, he even complained to Motown's VP of video that the label didn't provide a cocaine budget for him.
Holy shit.
And the breaking point with his relationship with Motown came during this meeting in 82, where James confronted Lasker about his diminishing record sales and promotion. The meeting spiraled out of control when Rick was in a screaming fest with Lasker and proceeded to pour a large amount of cocaine on his desk and snorted it right in front of him.
Oh, shit.
I mean, they're trying to give him some money. He tears up the check. He is just like, y'all aren't giving me any damn support.
He's not going to take a check even?
No. He was refusing everything because he was so pissed. And then James then took it even a step further, exposing himself to the president of Motown. So dropping his pants. And
dropping his pants and doing cocaine.
Yeah. And it just turned the meeting into a rock and roll circus. I mean, everything was just going nuts. And as if it couldn't get any crazier, I actually looked this up too. Did you know cocaine can kind of make you poop more?
No.
It can. It's
really?
Yeah. And so he had already been on cocaine. Well, he snorted a huge amount, and then he's on the desk exposing himself. So I don't know if it was just by accident or if he really meant. And you know what? Knowing Rick, he probably meant to do it.
I think he meant to do this. It's a malicious shitting.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of potent cocaine he just snorted, and he ends up basically negotiating the release of the chocolate hostage. Right onto the desk.
Oh, fuck.
And right after that, Rick exclaimed, "Consider this my hottest release." And I mean, this outrageous altercation was a disaster, of course, for Rick James. I mean, Lasker and the board were so pissed at him, they pulled back even more the support for Rick James' new album and relocated its promotional budget towards a rising star who was considered to be more stable than Rick James.
Who's that?
Lionel Richie.
What?
Yep.
Is that when he did the whole video with the blind lady making a
that was early in his career, because he had been with the Commodores making it big, but he was going solo, and Motown was like, okay, Rick, we're done. Basically, we are going to support someone else.
We're gonna get the yacht rock guy in here and dance on the ceiling.
So and that really just marked the beginning of the end of Rick James' peak era at Motown. So.
I think that if Rick James had made a song that was, you know how Kendrick and Drake are having that beef, the public beef?
Yes.
So if Lionel Richie and Rick James had a beef and Rick James made a song called Pooping on the Ceiling.
Oh, hell yeah. But see, Lionel Richie's the kind of want to hug it out.
No, I bet you can get.
You think he's a Michael Jackson kind of guy? Referring to our other podcast.
Yeah, I do. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because he does have some moves.
Yeah, I think he can be kind of gangster.
Oh, okay.
Not everything's easy like Sunday morning. I don't think so.
And see, I mean, this just to Rick James. I mean, later in his career, he just seemed to be like someone who just argued and fought with everyone. I mean, cocaine again.
He's a loose cannon, kind of like Sly. Sly and the Family Stone.
Yeah, that's true.
Sylvester.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
God dang, man.
But there was even that point in time where he, because I think he turned a video into MTV and they refused to play it. And then he started saying there were not enough black people on MTV.
I remember that.
Yeah, that one really got big. So he was just this volatile guy that he might have good points in his argument, but when it's coming from a guy who's just so amped up on drugs that you kind of start dismissing some of his arguments.
I think that if I was Motown, I would have used some of that to promote his record.
Yeah.
And go, the guy just shit on my desk, but guess what? He had a good point. And let it loose. The guy's kind of crazy. And then, because I mean, what part of his music wasn't just fucking nuts?
Yeah.
He made Super Freak, for fuck's sake.
Oh, holy
So
hell.
promote it. Promote that he's a super freak.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and
they talk about the girl being a super freak. He's a super freak.
Oh, God. I mean, he really represents that kind of super freak approach.
And just push it. Push it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Get punk rock with it.
Oh, see?
Punk rock accepts shitting in public.
Maybe Rick James should have gone to Alternative Tentacles and
said, listen, I want to make this whole thing. I shit on desks.
And then there's a picture of him pooping on the album cover. Yeah.
Right. Who was that? Was it Mavis Jackson who had a cover on her album cover? She was sitting on a toilet pooping.
Oh.
Do you remember that record that was at Sound Warehouse?
Yes. Oh,
I don't remember her name.
Who was that?
John Vargas will remember this.
Oh.
But on her album cover, and I bet you they've censored it now.
Oh, yeah.
She's sitting on a toilet, crapping.
Wow. Yeah.
Rick James can get with her, make a record.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Where they're. Yeah.
I mean, do a duet, and they have that thing on SNL where
duet. It's number 2.
Oh.
Right? And do flip side of her on one side, him on the other.
Yes. Or facing each other, just doing a poop.
God. Yeah.
Oh, or just give her a toilet and him a desk.
And say, we don't need duets anymore. It's called number 2. And yeah. Make their whole thing about poop.
Oh, man. Yeah, like a whole duet album.
Yes. Duets.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe we should just change to call it. I made a duet.
I love that. Okay. I'm duetting. I got to go duet.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Go make a duet.
And then if you shart, it's a quartet.
It's way too many people involved.
Yeah. There's a lot of poop involved, at least 4.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. But yeah, so interesting way to start off the Shark Tank story.
Man.
With Rick James. And you've got one too.
Man, this girl, and this happened last summer. So her name, it's a country artist named Ingrid Andress.
Oh, yeah.
And Ingrid had gotten a big break to sing the national anthem at the 2024 All-Star Home Run Rally.
I'm telling you, these national anthem performances make or break. Man,
and I was just thinking that. So what she did was furthest from a home run, first of all.
Yeah.
But her rendition of the national anthem, oh God, it's the equivalent of a foul ball to the nuts.
Oh,
it was bad. It's bad. Have you seen it?
Did end up seeing it to kind of see what we were talking about.
It's bad.
It really is. I mean, it's right up there as one of the worst.
Why would anyone agree to sing the national anthem?
And it was local.
Yeah. It was here at Arlington Stadium or the ballpark or whatever they're calling it
the
now.
Ballpark.
What are they calling it? Their Globe Life Park.
Something.
Whatever the fuck. Quit changing the names.
It's the baseball park.
Right. The baseball park where the Rangers play.
Yeah.
The national champion Texas Rangers World Series champion. Anyway, that's why they got to host the All-Star game. But anyway, she lays the biggest turd in the world where it was people were uncomfortable. They cut to the crowd and people were fucking uncomfortable about this and going, oh, shut it down.
Yeah.
Cut the mic. It was bad.
It was terrible.
So, and she was a little stumbly and looked inebriated. Let's not mince words. She looked inebriated.
Yeah. What better time to drink than when you're about to perform the national anthem?
God.
What the fuck are you thinking?
In front of all those millions of people, and you think, you know what'd be good right here? Whiskey.
Yeah. Why would
take the edge off by having, I don't know, let's not stop at one bottle. Let's have a couple bottles of whiskey.
I know. And did the Rangers provide it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, a little triangle sandwiches and some vodka.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Shit.
So it turns out Ingrid was fresh into a 3-day bender, and when she staggered onto the field. Like, where is her management?
Yeah.
First of all,
right.
I mean, if you know that she drinks a little, she might have a problem. Don't you think you might want to have a babysitter with her? Anyway,
yeah.
So she stepped onto the field smelling like whiskey and bad decisions. I wrote that, so I
love that. Yeah.
But I wish I could say that she started off strong and then got shitty, but no, it started off really bad and just got worse.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So by the time she got to So Proudly We Hailed, you couldn't understand anything that she was saying. It was just swamp water.
Not just off key. It was
bad. It was slurred swamp water. And the fans started booing the national anthem. They were like Canadians at a hockey game. A few were laughing. And, before the first inning was even completed, the clip had gone viral.
What?
Yeah, it was really fast because it was so horrible. It spread like wildfire.
Wow.
So, Ingrid had to do kind of a Hail Mary to try and save her career. So her management was like, you got to go on this whole thing where you go on news shows and apologize.
Yeah, because was she really even at the point of being an up and coming?
She was. She was.
I mean, I guess what you are kind of.
I think
when
she'd
you get
been
to
nominated for some Grammys and shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if it happened before or after, but she'd been nominated for some Grammys.
Wow.
And she was up and coming, and people were starting to know her name.
Okay.
And
so she's got to fix that.
Right. Ooh. So her manager scheduled an exclusive interview on a local Texas news station. Channel 8 News here, which is ABC.
Oh, yeah. I've watched it.
And she was going to be interviewed by Gloria Campos.
Oh, Gloria. Yeah.
Who's a news anchor.
Oh, yeah. She's been there a long time.
And she, she's well liked in our community. And she's another woman. They thought it would be a good, gentle interview.
Yeah.
And Gloria had agreed to allow the musician to apologize.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was going to be a kind little interview.
Well, and a good story to have too, after all the stuff going out about how bad the national anthem was.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we'll be the station to let's talk to the girl that did all that.
So they'll get a lot of
they'll get
coverage because they got this exclusive interview, and they'll allow this young lady to apologize,
talk about what
happened. And they weren't gonna come at her. It was not gonna,
Gloria.
No, they were gonna lob softballs at her, and she was gonna say, listen, I messed up, I couldn't hear.
Right.
And she wasn't even gonna talk about drinking. She was gonna say I couldn't hear anything. It was bad, and I apologize. That's an embarrassment, that kind of thing. Right. Well, that was the intention. That's not what happened.
Oh no.
So Gloria Campos started the interview with, hey, Ingrid, what happened last night?
Yeah.
And Ingrid, wearing sunglasses, took a deep breath.
Oh, no.
And said, look, I love America. I love Texas. I love baseball. But I'll be honest, Gloria, I had a little bit too much to drink. And that's when Ingrid's managers on the side are going, cut to commercial. Cut. Because she was supposed to be apologetic. She shows up hungover, wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Anything but.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe still inebriated.
Right. And so Gloria let out an uncomfortable laugh and said, a little bit.
Yeah.
And that pissed Ingrid.
Oh no.
Anyway, so Ingrid grinned and she's like, well, all right, a lot. I had a lot to drink. And she leaned forward, gripped the news desk, and said, but But you got to understand, when you get all those people watching, sometimes you just got to do something to take the edge off. Gloria then asked if it made her uncomfortable to do interviews. And with no warning, Ingrid shot up from her chair, climbed up on the news desk, and struck a heroic pose.
Yeah.
She was wearing a skirt.
Oh.
The studio gasped, and Gloria muttered, "Oh, hell." And then Ingrid shouted, "America's about freedom, y'all." And then it happened right there on the desk.
What?
A steaming bourbon-scented disgrace.
Oh, God.
There were screams and gasps. And this is on live fucking TV.
Oh,
and then
God.
The camera feed was cut. Ingrid jumped down and ran out of the studio yelling, "God bless America!" Gloria Campos.
Oh.
So, someone who witnessed the whole thing, Gloria Campos, can be heard gagging and saying, "I saw corn in it. It was corn."
Oh, shit.
And on that day, Ingrid became a legend.
Wow.
And got a free pass to rehab. So instead of letting Ingrid speak for herself, her management was like, "Yeah, we all witnessed Ingrid having some challenges with alcohol, and Ingrid is going into rehab and going to take care of some stuff."
They should have been the spokespeople from the very beginning.
I know, right?
My God.
That's what they should have done. They should have come on and gone, "Hey, it's stressful being a musician and with everything happening." Or they could have just let it go, and her people said, "It was really hard to hear in there. It was echoey, and the Rangers sound system sucked," or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
people
what they
go,
usually
"Yeah, it's the
do.
Rangers. Fuck them." So Ingrid went to rehab. Her management tried to smooth things over. Smooth things over.
Yeah.
And Gloria Campos Gloria Campos received an edible arrangement with a nicely written note from Ingrid apologizing. And an edible arrangement.
I know, right? Should have had corn on the cob cookies.
You get it, and all you can think about that's associated with this girl is a steaming pile of shit.
Oh,
with
God.
Some
With
corn
in it.
And then you get some cantaloupe on a stick, some honeydew. I'm not going to eat that.
No, God, no.
You probably gave it to the interns.
Oh, God, that's true. Oh, I could see where they may have given her some little tacos with some corn before in the green room. Yeah. And oh, God.
So supposedly Ingrid is sober and trying to rebuild her career. Good luck to you after that.
I mean, you knock it down to the foundation when you poop on something.
Literally. I was like, I mean, come on.
God, I can't believe that she pulled that. And then I'm imagining her doing it while she's wearing sunglasses.
I know she's got sunglasses.
I know.
Being all like that.
On top of the, on a desk. There's something about just a big FU to authority.
Right.
Doing it on a desk. Right. But poor Gloria.
She didn't do anything.
She's so sweet and passive.
People like her.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, older lady too. So can you imagine how in shock she was?
And they pushed her to the point where she said, "Oh, hell." Because she doesn't say words.
No,
like that.
And those alcohol poops do smell.
I know,
yeah,
right?
Bourbon poop with corn. Oh.
Yeah, it ain't right.
No.
Speaking of pooping.
Oh, speaking of right.
If you run a kazoo through an amp, it'll vibrate your innards, so you might poop.
It's like the brown note.
Yep, it is the brown note. Hit it.
The kazoo is a cleansing.
It is.
Yeah. It's like your best fiber drink.
It is.
Yeah. You feel like, yes, I'm clear. Yeah. Got all that bad stuff out of me thanks to the kazoo.
Totally clears everything out, and it also signals something amazing. The
Oh.
Lone Star Salute.
Yes. Oh, we appreciate this moment. And
Right.
I mean, we're not talking 2-star. We're
Right.
talking
The
just
duet.
yeah.
We're talking just one.
Yeah,
one
we're
single,
going solo.
Number
A
one.
solo star. Yeah.
And this is where we read your reviews of artists, musicians, anything to do with music where it garners a 1 star.
I wonder if we should ever write a 1-star and do it on here, because you just said that we write. That's an idea.
Maybe we should start writing them ourselves.
If we hate something enough. Yeah.
I think I have voiced my disregard for things.
Everything to you is a 1-star.
1 star. I'm like the old guy in the Muppets.
Yeah.
Thing.
The grumpy one.
Yeah, the grumpy one.
But yeah, we talk about 1-stars of music, bands, anything related to music, and always fun to just kind of throw them out there and see what people's opinions are.
Well, I found one for Ingrid Andress.
Ooh.
And it's really hard, actually. People like her music.
Oh, okay.
I guess they have smoothed over the...
This must have been pre-poop days.
No.
What?
After poop days.
Wow. Okay.
So, where people are liking her music and they're going, yeah, I know that she's known for, shitting on a desk and shitting on the national anthem in public, but I like this girl's music.
Wow.
Anyway, I didn't listen to it because I can't.
No.
I can't. Anyway.
Why go there?
And so this is a review of Ladylike.
Oh, okay.
By
Ladylike.
I know.
Look at her really
the
trying to fix her
hell?
career. Okay.
So here's what this person says, and it was anonymous. So if you're not a fan of overly polished pop country crossover music, Ingrid Andress might not be for you. While she has a strong voice and a knack for catchy melodies, her music often feels formulaic and lacks the raw authenticity that defines great country storytelling. Okay, what's great country storytelling? I fucking got a truck.
It's all the
I'm
same.
drinking some beer. I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not good.
No.
A jug band.
No. Maybe the old country had good stories, but now it's just...
It's not good.
It's rehashed.
I don't know any. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we don't know.
Many of her songs lean heavily into generic pop production, making them indistinguishable from mainstream radio hits rather than true country music. Lyrically, some tracks come off as shallow and repetitive, failing to leave a lasting impact. If you're looking for deep, emotionally rich country music with a unique edge, Andress' style might fall short of your expectations. So, don't you think that someone that poops on a desk? I mean, that's the story. Ladylike, is this a song about pooping on a desk? Because if it is, that's good storytelling.
Oh, yeah. Now,
right?
See, that would have made a good song.
I'm going to write a story for her.
Yeah. Get her to express, her feelings during that poop moment. Oh, that would be
country
gold.
Music does not tell stories. It tells one story.
It does. Rehashes it every time.
Right. And I'm tired of it.
It's like Disney movies.
Yeah,
same story, just different animals.
Yeah, the mom dies, and there you go.
Yeah, yeah. You got the story right there. Let's make it an elephant. Let's make it a deer. Yep. And now
let's make it a lady that poops on a desk.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Well, the one I've got, of course, about Rick James has to do with his autobiography.
Oh, no.
It's called, the autobiography is called Glow, the autobiography of Rick James. And Mary Smith is the writer of this 1-star review.
Is that one of his ex-wives?
Could be. She titles her review, A Wasted Life, but obviously not seen that way by himself.
Wait, isn't an autobiography written by you?
Oh, it is. And that's what she's fussing about in this. But I don't even know why I finished this book. What an egomaniac. A wasted life, but obviously not seen that way by himself. Bragging and name dropping isn't what makes you who you are. I felt like reading about others after I finished this book. Winston Churchill or Helen Keller. Wasted. So
Okay. It's a big jump when you pull this book off the shelf and go, I'm going to read this Rick James autobiography. And you go, well, I thought I was going to get something Winston Churchill-esque. What the fuck? I mean, it's a different
it's a
ends
big
of the
jump.
spectrum.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe it was almost like a intestinal cleansing. Get away from Rick James and go to Winston Churchill or Helen
but someone
Keller.
who reads Rick James, they're not going to read.
I know.
They're not going to automatically go.
You wouldn't think.
I'm just going to go read Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
It's a little less.
Sure. Yeah. They kind of really jumped outside of the genre here. But have you ever known any people that, I mean, being in the music business as long as you were there a bunch of name droppers like that?
That would be me. I mean, I do it here on the show all the time. It's me. I do it.
And I keep telling you, can you kind of tone it down to 10 names of
like
episode?
That time you were hanging out with ODB on the streets of Brooklyn. Yeah. Eating a slice.
But see, I know, but Rick James, I mean, all the stories he tells, it's like he really does name drop a lot. So.
Yeah, I think he had a lot of sex with those people. Though.
Oh, God.
I just had pizza with him. And
it's as intimate as sex and pizza. I mean,
let's just sit down and have pizza.
You want a deep dish? Yeah. You never know where pizza's going to go.
Me to duet?
Yeah. No quartet. Oh, but speaking of duets, the good old happy ending.
Yeah. This is it is happy.
Yeah.
Today's
I feel cleansed.
Happy. Yeah.
I've had a good moments today.
I wish better for both of these people. At least Ingrid's still alive to try and herself.
Yeah. Rick James, I mean,
he took it to the grave.
There is just no way he could have lived much longer.
No,
I mean, with a life he
hard.
had. I mean, you do an autopsy on his body, everything's eaten up by cocaine.
No. I mean, and to me, I think pooping I'm stung. I think that pooping I think that pooping is a statement.
It is.
Like it's a strong statement.
The ultimate 1-star.
Right. It's the
it's a one Shart review.
I mean this.
Yeah.
And I mean this with a period right here. With the but it's I mean, it's a recipe for disaster too. A little.
It is. I mean,
that's a burning bridge right there. You're not going away, and someone might get pink eye, which causes all sorts of other biohazard problems.
Yeah. I mean, and the funniest thing about yours is that it's a girl. And I mean, there's so many women that have to turn the water on, turn the shower on, hold it at work, and then do it at home. And it's like
she pops up on the desk and poops. But how many have you ever wanted to maliciously poop?
I kind of have. Yeah. Right. Yeah. When my snow cone place was closed, I wanted to leave them something for their snow cone place.
I don't know if I've ever wanted to poop on
I never have
on someone.
Yeah. Because I'm more concerned about how do I clean myself up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get TP? What's going on with this?
Because they'd be like, that guy walking funny. I mean, it's obvious you poop because
it's easier to piss on something.
Oh, hell yes. Yeah.
So, pee on it, like on the arresting officer's shoe.
Yes.
You do that.
Yep. Hold your bladder until it's the right time.
I feel like the act of pooping on someone's desk proves, Darwin, that we did come from apes.
Yeah.
Because what do you know about monkeys?
Right.
They poop in their hand and throw it at you.
Right.
We've evolved to the point where we don't poop in our hands. We poop on your desk.
Yes. And I mean,
it's evolution.
And it's passion. I mean, you are passionate about the situation.
Exactly.
Thank God human beings don't do that. Can you imagine?
Right,
yeah, it's like I'm not paying this tax appraisal value and then just poop at the. Yeah,
there have been times where I came really close to pooping in a box and sending it to someone, or I said that I would.
Well, I did for my colon check.
Did you really?
Yes, it's the weirdest
thing.
thing.
They let you poop in something and send it in the mail?
Oh, it's Cologuard. Yeah. Oh, I'm at that age now where I had
to go to the thing.
No, they send you a box and then there's like a little fishnet that you put in your toilet and it catches your poop. And then it's the weirdest thing ever.
Then put it in an aquarium. Yeah. It's like I got it.
You put it in dry ice. No,
do you really?
No,
it would be funny if it had litter box litter.
If I remember right, because I'm gonna have to do one again. You have to do it every 3 years. But it's like I think you put it in a liquid and then you put it in this container. It's the weirdest,
like a baby food jar.
Yeah, well, kind of. And you got to really mash if you had a good meal. Yeah,
and like give you a pickle jar with pickle juice in it.
Yeah, and you drop it in, and then you're like, you hand it to the UPS guy, and you're like,
"What can Brown do for you?"
Yes.
Brown got their name.
Brown can deliver my brown.
Oh no.
So, it's the weirdest thing.
No wonder they're not happy. We call our UPS guy Sweats because he's sweating on the, like, seriously, we call him Sweats. And he's always grumpy, always grumping about stuff.
No wonder.
He's like, it's because he's carrying people's poop.
Oh, yeah.
And he knows it.
Yeah.
He's like,
and they see that it's going to Cologuard.
Right.
So they know what's in there.
Jar of shit. He's like, how you doing, Sweats? And he's like, He really is. He's like,
Oh, God.
It's horrible today.
Well, that explains it.
He really is serious about his job. He doesn't love his job, but he loves doing a good job.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, man, I'm sorry about this. And he's like, that's my job. But he bitches about all the other stuff around it.
And
I'm sorry, that's a heavy box. Sorry. Part of the job.
And they got the brown hat, the brown clothes. I mean, they look like a big poop picking up your poop.
Yep.
No.
And he's sweated all through it. It's like comes totally drenched. And I started off by like, hey, Sweats, can I give you some water? You look like you try.
I'll try to be nice.
And he's like, no, hot water. I got time to stop.
Oh,
that's how he talks to. He's real gruff. Sweats.
Oh, man.
Sweats the brown guy.
Well, that explains why, or part of the reason.
Yeah. UPS. But none of these stories have been completely corroborated.
No.
So
there's
take it
been
for what
talk.
It's worth.
I mean, when you've got a extremely drunk girl and then you've got a hot, just amped up on cocaine guy.
Yep.
Those are situations where the poop could come out.
Something could happen. None of the details are completely. No one knows all of the complete details of what happened.
Yeah.
Ingrid was allegedly drunk.
Yeah.
She never really did admit to it. Her management did.
Yeah.
So, and no one saw.
Well, I mean, with Rick James, there is documentation of him having this volatile meeting,
right,
with Motown and the president. How far did it go? Well, it's a great thought because that has been thrown out there, but you never know what sticks.
Right. Pooping is going too far.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, I totally agree with a lot of things, but I don't think I'm going to poop.
Maybe we should become the unipooper where we send our shit.
With a manifesto.
Yeah.
I just go, this is shit.
Yeah. And corn blows out when you open the box. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Instead of a glitter bomb.
Yeah. Oh, I always love to see that.
Oh, fuck.
Man. But
anyway, thank you for listening. We really appreciate y'all.
We'll
try and not send you any of the brown glitter bombs.
No.
That ain't right.
And yeah.
But follow the links in our show notes and check us out on all the socials.
Yeah, like, subscribe, rate, leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts. Be sure to give us a follow on YouTube so we can go live and be scatological live.
And we encourage you to be scatological and share scatological stories with us because we enjoy it.
And let us know if you like our scatological, because I guess we get to do at least two a year.
Every once in a while, right?
I mean, yeah,
let us know if you want us to do it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we are the dangerous duo.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
we really appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and join us next time as we question: is it real or is it a jackalope tale? Do it.
Oh, but I'm not going to be able to handle your poop if we start mailing it. We'll just have to mail our own.
Yeah, I don't think you should see my poop. If it's feels. Yeah, no.
What would be in your poop?
Yesterday I had a corn dog.
So it just comes out as a corn dog.
Corn dog remnants.
Yeah.
And I had a gluten-free cheesecake.
Oh.
It was delicious.
Well, the gluten-free, that should make it
better.
Was
keto and gluten-free.
What? And it was delicious?
Fucking hell, I got to give you the information.
Did you get it
from a Dallas company?
Really?
Yeah, at the Irish Festival.
$40 a slice.
It's expensive.
I knew it.
It was tiny little cupcakes of cheesecake, and we got 4 for $30.
What?
But it was fucking delicious.
Damn.
I got a key lime cheesecake.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking funny. Corn dogs and gluten-free.
Yeah.
cheesecake.
The corn dog was not gluten-free.
Oh, but was it good?
Yeah. Festival corn dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That old oil.
Jesus, man. So good.
Makes that poop just grease.
And they have
right
the
out.
jalapeno ones.
Oh,
the jalapeno corn dogs.
Say no more.
Dude.
Oh, man. Spicy poops.
I fucking love corn dogs. Have I told you that?
Mustard or ketchup?
Both. You mix it. A little mustard.
One on one side, one on the other?
No. You swirl it together.
Really?
Make secret sauce.
What?
And you dip it in there. It's got the little bite of the mustard and the sweetness of the tomato.
Oh.
Have you not done that?
No.
Mix it together and make the secret sauce.
I used to always be ketchup, and then I went mustard, and then I'd alternate, but never mix.
Mix it.
Holy hell.
I mixed it. It was fucking delicious.
Okay.
Corn dogs. Now I want a corn dog. My mouth is watering.
Well, you got to go to the fair again.
You can only at the state fair 3 years ago, we did not want to go to the state fair.
Yeah.
So we bought a ticket.
Yeah.
And drove to Dallas. My brother-in-law went in and bought 3 corn dogs. And then came out.
No way.
Yeah, well, we sat and waited outside the gate.
Best corn dog ever.
And we had corn dogs on the road. It was the most expensive corn dog.
Yeah,
it was Fletcher's corn dog.
Oh, yeah.
What are those, like $12 a piece? Plus we had to buy the entrance.
Oh, God.
It was like $10 to get in.
Shit,
so about a ticket to go in. Those corn dogs. Yeah. Fletcher's corn dog is the best.
I know.
And they have the jalapeno corn dogs this week.
Oh, yeah. The ones in the store.
Shit. I don't want a frozen corn dog. And they have those fake ones that say State Fair corn dogs.
Yeah, they do.
It's going to be like the State Fair. And you eat it and it's like, no.
Oh, hell.
Those ones like have some extra cornbread on them. They dipped them. They have a little cream cube at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do. Shit. Okay. Corn dog it, people.
You like corn?
Oh, I do love corn dogs. Oh.
And they made those corn dog bites. Instead of pizza bites, they have corn dog bites. And so
Bye.